Oh Lord, this lighting is horrible. This lighting is horrible. Maybe if I move it a little bit over this way. Yes. This the stuff that made me want to be like, you know what? I don't even need to go live. Please live. And that's why y'all get a video every 3 months. I just be getting frustrated. That's all. Girl be frustrated. Losing it. Trying to get these videos together. Okay, this is the best that we're gonna have to do. What we doing? So, the same wigs. Oh, hey vloggers, hey y'all, it's your girlfriend, so Bougie, and I'm back with you guys with another video. So, my attire. I had an ugly Christmas sweater because I can't talk. I had an ugly Christmas sweater party and dirty Santa party at work. So, this is the sweater that I made. It says ho ho ho, obviously. One of my old coworkers bought this sweater for me so many long years ago, like 2 years ago, I think, I don't know. And obviously the shirt came like this. And then like, if you hear me ring-a-ling-ling, it's because I got bells on me. I put a little bow, I got a little drum. And then I put this little tinsel on here and then on my wrist. And I think this is like way cuter than it is ugly. Some people was like, yeah, that's ugly as hell. But that's their opinion and they have a right to it. So, what I'm getting ready to do, these wigs are clean, they're fresh, and they're dry. So what I'm getting ready to do is just really quickly go in, you know, curl it, hot comb it, get it together, and then I got some flexi rods here. Put the flexi rods in there, and really, I'm trying to mail these things off tonight, and then just be done with it. You know what I mean? Do you know where I'm going with this, man? So yeah, I thought I had laid out everything already, but I just remembered something I forgot. But yeah, go on. T-Pin's always on the play. I'm gonna go get the edge control, not the edge control. Yeah, because I need edge control for a wig. And the person ain't even here that the wig is for. Heat protected. So we're gonna start off with the Silk Therapy heat protectant. If you don't know anything about Silk Therapy is all that you need. Amazing, amazing, amazing. You can get it at Walmart, but is the camera dirty or is the lighting just bad? You can get it at Walmart. The camera was dirty. You can either get it at Walmart or you can get it at like Marshall's, Ross, any of those stores. They be having it. BioSilk. Get you some. All you need is a little dime. Because it'll have your hair greasy, greasy. And when I say a dime, I'm not even being funny. Like, can y'all see that? Like, literally. And you're gonna rub your hands together. You're gonna warm up that product. And then just get it all through the hair. Girl, I be like dusting it because I'm not trying to have this wig greasy. So, I've decided that this is going to be a side part and the other wig is going to be a middle part. So yeah, let's comb Shabik and figure out where the party's at. I feel like this part of the hair doing process is like the easiest part. All you doing is styling. And I be saying like this is easy or that's easy. Like I haven't been. Well, maybe I don't know. Like I haven't been doing hair for years. So yeah. Let me figure out what I want to purpose. Just combing the hair every which way. But yeah, after washing it, letting the conditioner sit, and then always rinse your conditioner with cold water. I feel like the hair just do better that way. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm right. I don't know. But that's just what I do. That's just what I do. Let's part it right here. I'm trying to see if I can find like you know, a previous part indentation and just go with that. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I cannot. Like, I'm trying to see, was it pre-plugged? Girl, I don't know, girl. It don't look like it's, nah. So, let's go in like right here. Yeah, we finna give her a good old Michelle Obama on this one. Let's do this side. Yeah. Promise you this is the side I'm sticking with. I'm just really a ring-a-ling-ling and it's cracking me up. Okay. Yeah, that's right where the part gonna be. Girl, cause it's just too dark. I am getting ready to plug in this little light. Tell people I do not like going live, cause when you mess up and you just record and go, keep it pushing. But edit it out later. I won't have that option now. All right. Yeah, that's a lot better. Cool beans. All right, so we got our little part. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and make sure my part is, you know, it's a clean part. It look nice. And then we're gonna go in with okay, the hot comb is warming up. With our even 24-hour edge, not edge, this is a wax stick. The wax stick just really help lay down the flyaways and everything in between. And I like this wax stick because like it do what it's supposed to do, but it don't make the hair stiff or nothing. It just lays it down, and then wherever you put it, it's like it kind of turns into like a kind of sheen kind of type thing. Girl. Okay, hot comb. We got a short. You can't go nowhere with this hot comb now. This cord for the hot comb is short. What I like to also do to make sure it's real flat is part on the other side of the part, the main part, and get that hot comb in there too. Do you necessarily need the wax? No, not really, but it does help. And you can pull the hair And like, you see how I'm doing this comb? You pull the hair up and you press the comb down. We'll talk about flat. Talk about flat. And I'm really just trying to kill time because Mama is still warming up. I had the flat iron plugged in first because I don't know why. I don't know why. I thought I need the flat iron first. Yes, I do know why, because this little thing, once it do get to where it needs to be, go ahead, burn through everything. I got my hot tool sitting on the tile. Go ahead and burn so many of this and that, messing with this hot comb. So many of this and that. I used to have this other towel that I put my hot stuff on. Obviously, I need to stop using a towel. Is there like things that you can put your hot tools on that it's not gonna burn? But obviously, something got it. It can only be like so flame retarded. You know what I mean? Girl, what if I get these dang on this tinsel with this hot comb? Talk about funny. I be in here screaming, running around. Lord, please don't let that happen. Please. Please don't let that happen. Yeah. Let's go. Go, go, go. Yeah. We finna give a Michelle Obama together. Give her a little swoop whoop in the doop. We're gonna move on to the next wig. It's really not hot like I need it to be. It's making me mad. So while that one's still powering up, the flat iron is good and hot because I haven't used the restroom and everything with this little flat iron plugged up. So flat iron is good to go. Girl, not really. Now I'm getting annoyed. Like for real, like please, just everything just heat up and do what you're supposed to do. Y'all, all you guys again, I'm going to get an extension cord. I ain't got time to play with toys. I really don't. I'm not here to play with one little hot tool while the other one's still trying to Come on with it. Just go and do what you're gonna do. Don't try to like, edit it. Just go on. All right. Now we cooking with Crisco. There you go. Did that. Y'all hear it? Sizzling. Just jokes. And please, do not do this many passes on your real hair. Well, honestly, with that bio silk, you might could. Girl, I have 4C loose natural hair. Obviously, when it's loose. And I would flat iron my hair. And I use that bio silk. And they got like a whole system, a whole bio silk system. Like you got the shampoo, the conditioner, and the edge control. And it all be coming in a little 3-pack. And you can get it from Walmart, Ross, Marshalls. It'd be cheaper at Ross and Marshalls. Cause like the whole, like one bottle out the Walmart beauty supply, not the Walmart beauty supply, it's in the Walmart salon. One little bottle of that, like just one bottle, is probably like $14.99 or $20 depending on the size. But you can get all 3 of them, the shampoo, conditioner, and all that from like Ross or Marshall for $20. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be the decent size ones. Could I tell you where I got the bio silk that I have now from? I really couldn't. I couldn't even begin to tell you. Yeah. I could not even begin to tell you. So what we're gonna do, not the light getting brighter for some odd reason, is just start curling the hair. I'm not gonna spray no like spritz or nothing on it because it has to travel. And it's gonna be traveling with flexi rods. Girl, them curls gonna be there. And they're gonna be there for a while. Honestly, the wig had curls when I got it, and it was really holding them curls. So Boo can hold some curls now. And so what I do is obviously flip the wrist, and you just pull it down. And then pay attention to how the hair look. And then I like to clap, 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 make it clap, make a flat iron clap and move it down a little bit. And then make it clap, clap, clap some more. Ooh. And then whenever you, you don't have to do this, this is just an extra step. Whenever you let the curl off the flat iron, you hold it a little bit. It helps it keeps its form. On to the next one, on to the next one. Hard to move on when you always regret one. Yeah, just took y'all back with that one. Just bring that back. Just bring that back. Far away. Y'all remember that song about Marsha and Broja? Okay. This is spritz. I'm not doing this for the curls. I'm doing this for the flyaways. And my little spray thing is broken. That's why I'm putting it on my hand. But you just put a little bit of this spritz on your hand. The best spritz ever. Don't tell pump it up I said that. But do this work. Girl, this spritz so good. It be good when the little spritz is shut. See, I know I ain't great. It didn't work. So we just gonna flat that right there. Lay down on flyaways there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all be watching that girl on TikTok? She's so funny. She like, She always eating, and she like, you want some? Cause you better gonna get you some. She always finish with It don't matter what she talking about. Good, she on a cruise, and she's like, who not finna be drunk? She be having me cracking up. And she always got her on a little, she be doing outfits. And she be like, yeah, my little 1-2. My little 1-2. And I be like, girl, what your little 1-2? She calls her outfits, like when she be putting it on, she calling her little 1-2. And she's very creative in like the way she carry herself, the way she dress. Very colorful girl. The first time I seen her videos, she had on a velvet rainbow wig. And I said, okay. And it wasn't ugly. And I'm not trying to be funny at all. No shade, no tea. So yeah. Very funny lady on TikTok. I wish I could give y'all her name. Cause like, I'm like, yeah, y'all go follow her. But all I did was just subscribe her. Ooh. But she do got this one viral video of her homeboy. I don't know him like that. I don't be watching him, but he be always with her. That might be her cousin, to be honest. I don't know. And she at this little cookie place. I don't know where she at because I can't see her outside the place. She just opened the door to him and he's standing in there. And she said, friend, what type of cookies you said you had wanted? He talking about the McDonald's nut. She bust out laughing. He talking about, I ain't saying it right, huh? She said macadamia. Girl, I about rolled off the floor, passed out, went to glory, and then came back once more again. Why y'all ain't telling me y'all couldn't see the hell? Y'all just up here looking at me. Y'all need to say something if y'all got something to say. But yeah, I'm just hitting a little bump it, twist it, pull it. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. This really would be hard to catch the back of the wig when you're trying to curl it. With them little kitchens, you gotta get it though. You gotta get it. You see what she giving? Yeah. She's giving State of the Union. She's giving. She's giving Michelle Obama. That's what any wig this length. That's Michelle Jam. Michelle had the meanest silk press known to man. You hear me? The meanest silk press known to man. I've never seen Michelle Obama's hair out of place. You know, they tried to talk about that black woman when she was first lady. She'll always be my first lady to the age. Talk about how she looked. Michelle don't look no different than half these people moms. I know I ain't lying. And there's not even no shade, no tea. She look like an everyday black woman. I don't know what they be wanting from us. All these hotep men, my black pan African queens and kings. You be talking all that, but hate your dark skin. Oh, they don't want to talk about it down. I know Dr. Umar be tripping, but Lord is he funny. With all his antics. I really wish he would. Because I think it would be beneficial for the black community if it was exactly what he said it was. Obviously, it's going to be some bumps in the road. Obviously, it ain't going to be, you know, everything at first. But something better than nothing. Oop. You didn't expect that. Go look at the body. Look at how it moves. Y'all remember what it looked like when I washed it? Girl, I ain't gonna lie, that keratin stuff. I showed it. Yeah, that keratin shampoo I was telling y'all about. Go ahead, do what it's supposed to do. Yes, it do. It does. When I do human hair, like not on the wig head, girl, I be so rough with them because I'm so used to swinging this damn wig head around. I remember doing my mama hair growing up. She be like, I'm not one of them dolls. I be like, girl, you want your hair done, don't you? I did not care. Because I really wasn't trying to be rough. But it's just my hands, girl. I'm heavy-handed. Now, you know people who do have hands be heavy. Yes, they do. And then I'm also one of the people that I don't understand when people be like, I can't do my hair. I'm like, well, what you mean? Just like, look up a video, sit down, and do it. Because that's how I learned how to do all hairstyles. Like, girl, YouTube University. YouTube University. Like, it started off, honestly, I started doing hair for real with my hair when I was in, I had started doing it in middle school, but I wasn't doing nothing to put it in a ponytail, you know what I mean? But then, like, when I got to high school, my hair was not growing. I was still getting them good old relaxes, and it's like my hair just was at one length. I would try and do it. It'd be all right, but it wouldn't be too great. So I started going to this beautician. We started getting real sick roller out. that takes a lot. And you know, I go to the beautician every now and then, let her trim my ends, do all that. But then most of the time, I'll just keep up my own little roller wrap. I didn't like flat iron my hair because obviously, girl, you know it's gonna break it off. So the little roller wrap, all I gotta do is wrap it. And then start putting that saran wrap on your hair, girl. Now that's a whole new style, girl. That's a silk press. Girl. Tell you looking silky smooth. And then after I learned how to do the roller wrap, girl, I could roll the hair now. So then I started doing them perm rods. And when I tell you that was my jam, a little curly fro, girl, you couldn't tell me nothing about my perm rods. I wish I took more pictures growing up so I could really show y'all. And then I had this Instagram I have. I don't know if many people know this, but this is my second Instagram. Girl, me being dramatic, when I was like a senior in high school, me and my boyfriend at the time, they broke up. I had moved to Houston for college, and I just kept seeing him and his new girl on my Explore page. Probably because I was on that girl page just crying, but one, because she done took my man. So me, you know, I did the most logical thing possible. Delete the whole Instagram, because, bitch, I can't do it. I can't see it. I can't take it. It got to go. So I deleted my whole Instagram for like maybe, I think I did the whole pretty much freshman year without a freshman year of college without an Instagram. And my first picture that I uploaded was literally at the end of my freshman year, and there was a graduation party at work. It was a grad party with my little polo shirt on, girl. That's when polo was popping. I was still going. I had just started going to trail ride. Yeah, I love me a good old trail ride. Now that was the time to be alive. Now you was gonna get shot. You was gonna hit some shots at that trail ride, though. That ain't never gonna change. They gonna shoot at them dang on trail ride. Yes, they is. It's fun. I was under 21. They wasn't really IDing like that at them trail rides, girl. You going there. And then people was buying us the whole bottle of the Boone's Farm. And I'm like, yeah, I'm finna get drunk off of this. Girl, talking about, girl, that ain't never water. And she sure was right. I ain't know nothing about no Boone's Farm. I thought Boone's Farm was some real liquor. That's why you don't need to be drinking when you ain't got no money to be drinking. Be drinking that malt liquor. Cause Boone's Farm ain't even like, you know, it's not like, you know, just a lower shelf type of wine. Good, it's on the flow. It is on the flow. Girl, now y'all see Michelle. She doing what she's supposed to. Okay, and so I love to feather hair. And how you feather it is you do what I'm doing right now, and you comb it backwards, and you just sex in your mouth. Let me back her up. Oh, dang, you see how I put her down? Girl, and then you feather this little wench. You get her together. Go. She can't even get her head straight. She just like, y'all, look at the body. Look at the feathers. Look at what No, this wig is cute. But yeah, that was very quick. A little 1-2 in the back right here. Girl, it's too short to like curl like that. So you curl it under, and then you just let this thing cover it up right here. Let it do what it do. Beautiful. Girl, got a head full of curls. Yeah. Ooh. What was that? Well, why is it? Let me stop, because I'm trying to mail these wigs off tonight. And I'm sure it's already late. I'm gonna recurl this one spot because girl is basically straight. And we finna slap these. I'm lying. I'm finna hit this top with this hot comb, and then I'm gonna slap these rollers back in the head. And how I'm doing this time, hopefully it works, because I've never done it like this before. last time I had my own scarf that I had like a nice little set of scarves collection, and I just tied the wigs up in my scarves, but girl, I ain't got them scarves no more. Obviously, she got them. So she sent me a little change, and I got this really big braided do-rag. You know, not an actual braided do-rag, but the do-rag that you use for when you got braids. So it's like bonnet. Bonnet is the correct term for that. And I'm just gonna slide both them in their little bonnet and go on about my business. But yeah. Ooh, now she finna die. Okay. Now we really on time. Okay. So these are the rollers that I have. And this is the bonnet that I'm going to use to hook up the wigs in. Let's see how big this thing is. I just be doing stuff and hoping for the best. Ain't that what everybody do though? Yeah, both these wigs can go in here. So what I'm going to do is slip them wigs in there. Put it in that box and go on about my business. And you know, it's pretty easy to flexi rod your hair. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 flexi rods, and I like to look at how many I got in the hair to see where I'm gonna put them. Okay. And normally, if the hair falls into like, you know, a curl or whatever, that's a flexi rod. You don't want to overpack your flexi rod, because then your curls won't, you know, they won't be as formed as you want them to be. You know, because if you put it in there crazy, it's gonna come out looking crazy. So you see, I comb the hair back in the way that the curl is going. I'm gonna just let it fall around the flexi rod. And then when you wrap it around that flexi rod, you gotta make sure that you know, you bend the ends so it can stay on there. And make sure you leave enough room for you to bend it on both ends. So don't put it all the way at the bottom. Start in the middle of it. Roll it. And then I'm smoothing it out as I roll it. And then we're gonna flip this up right here like that. Yes, we did. Roll it one more time. And then, yes, we did. So whenever she do get this wig, them curls gonna be tight and they're gonna last. So, and then, you know, the back is the back. Girl, just get them in there. Again, you see the way the hair going? And then when you're doing hair like this, you don't do the flat iron all the same way. You change the direction of the flat iron to frame your face. So, ooh. So it's a little short back here. So you want to take it like that and wrap it. And even if it fall, it'll be all right. Keep wrapping. Keep wrapping. Keep wrapping. But you just want to make sure you smooth it. Smooth it. I be watching Jaylee Corner too much. She be singing stuff and saying it, repeating and stuff. Yeah, I be watching everybody. I be on everything except Hulu or Netflix. I don't know what's going on in them places. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Oh, no. Yeah, got that right back there. And right now, the curls are still going that way, so I'm gonna still follow whichever way I done curled it up. Okay, and now I got 3 left. So let's do this last little 1, 2 on this side. And then I'm gonna spin my girl around and we're gonna hit the other side. Then we're gonna switch out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Now work. Okay. So yeah. Okay, now we on this side. And since this is such a big curl, and you see the way this curl going the opposite direction. It's going that way. Because it frames the face better. You don't want it flipping out and it's coming towards your face. That doesn't look right. That's not appealing. So we're gonna take this first half of the hair. I might take some more out. Yeah. And if it's too big, that's all right. Reshape, resize, and keep it pushing. So I'm gonna take a little less. Comb this back. And we're gonna do it like that. Jill out there right there. Yeah. Fold. Okay, your head heavy. I don't know if I need a new wig stand or what, but the baby don't stand up no more. Okay, let me lean up this way. I think she'll stay down this way. All right. This is gonna be the last little roll. And then I just like to keep the top as flat as I can. Turn around. Let's get it from the back, get it from the back. And this one gonna go that way. Last little thing I'm gonna do is bump this, because obviously this can't go into these flexi rods. So we're gonna curl it over real tight. Yeah. A little bump. Be like, Mom, I have it length. My mama just be bumping my hair too tight. Yeah. That's that on that. I'm gonna turn this hot comb back on, take our T-pins out, and rotate. Reverse. See, that was very quick. Honestly, I can't believe how quick that was, but that's because this wig's short. I'm not gonna take that long on this long wig neither. We finna get in, get out. Get in there. Okay, she in there. Ah, that was cute. All right, on to the next one. Oh my gosh, my good sis is still wet. Not wet, but she damn. Okay. This is very obviously the middle parts. I'm gonna get this and down so we can really get to work. Okay. Let's go try this really quick so we can blow this popsicle stick. Girl, somebody didn't call me. Yeah, my heat in my house not working. Okay. Good, what a comb with. No, for real. Where did the comb go? That is the worst thing ever when doing hair. Losing the comb. Because girl, it's like, is there a comb monster? Like, oh, it's girls all over here. I just be saying, girl this, girl that. I don't even know who be on her. It could be a boy. Hey, boy. So this wig obviously has a defined part already. So look what we going with it. And then this wig has a lot more hair and it's curlier. So you want to make sure you comb through it, detangle it, all that before you use the hot comb, because ain't nothing worse than using a hot comb and it gets snagged, girl, because you could really burn it. Sometimes you could just yank it out, but sometimes you try and yank it out and it's like really snagged. Have I ever burned any hair? No, but girl, you know what could happen. It's hair, you know. Someone pull the mess out of this part. Okay. Yeah. Let's comb through this. Really should have used a bigger comb. But here we are. Okay, get the other side, get the other side, get the other side, back side, back side. Jesus! It's like, what is it? What do I need to tighten? What needs to... See, this barely move. Like, girl, I don't even know. But now it's all loose, so no. And then it only goes so tight. I just must need a new one. Okay. Back at it again with the same stuff with our, what is this? Wax stick. Okay. Yeah, it's good and hot. So let's get on up in there. Ooh, there you go. That's when you know it's finna do something. See that steam? And like, I don't know if y'all can see, but like, it doesn't have like a residue or a tackiness from the even wax sticks. Most of the time you use a wax stick, you can only use, you know, a little amount, obviously. Because it doesn't turn into like an oil base. It get like a candle or something. Like it has a residue or a film. This one doesn't really do that. Yes. Yes, Lord, for the rest of our days. Yes. Yay. Yes, Lord, for the rest of my days. Let me stop. Girl, I'll be talking about copyright this, copyright that. It's not even my time yet. You know what I'm saying? It's not even my time yet. And he will praise you for the rest of my days. Get all up in there. I cannot believe they used to heat these things up on the stove and just go from there. That really blows my mind. And we will praise you for the rest of the day. Okay. Yes, Lord, for the rest of the days. Yes. And we will. Okay. So now we got her flat-ish. Because I feel like it could get flatter. And then again with the spritz. Yes, Lord, for the rest of the days. I love when it sizzles. I don't know what that is. Is that something weird I got going on? I really think I like the sizzle because I feel like, yeah, it's getting done. I take the fried, dyed, and laid to the side a little too serious. Okay, y'all. My phone is on 10%. Can I plug it up? Yes. No, I can't actually, because I used my wall piece to use the freaking what light is this? My ring light. So the wall piece for my charger is being used for my ring lights, which is why the ring light wasn't on to begin with, because I'm like, I'm probably going to charge my phone. But it was just too dark, and I couldn't just keep going like that. I could not keep going like that. And I just feel like I'm doing somebody's hair who's sleeping. Good hair going every which way, and I'm just trying to get it done. Still just ring-a-ling-linging. I forgot I had this sweater on for a minute. And I know when I'm quiet, but I'm moving, all you hear is... all you hear is... yeah. This week, needed more work than the other. Okay. And we will. I'm gonna at least get the charger. So if it go dark, y'all know why. I really don't have time to look for another wall piece. None of it. So I'm gonna give it 3 more minutes, and then I'm going to turn the... what the fuck is this? I'm gonna turn the ring light off. I really hate to do it too soon. Almost forgot. And this wig, girl, swell. And this wig, I'm using a little bit more because the wig was dry. The ends of the wig was dry. So I'm gonna concentrate that the edge control, not the edge control, the heat protected on the ends of the hair. And then when you do that, you get the moisture all in there. It really just helps. It helps the frizziness. It helps if I was a curl. It helps it not look dry, not be dry. Okay. And we will praise you for the rest of the day. Dang! I just burned my thumb. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. I didn't burn the mess out my thumb. Oh, Jesus. That's all right, though. It's a part of the game, man. It's a part of the game, man. Hey, we don't want you to get into that. Oh. Okay. So now we're getting ready to start curling. And all of these are going to be the same way. Framing the face. Most of them going away from the face. Well, you know, you feathering it. You know, my girl gotta lay down, girl. She tired. She didn't work the triple shift, and she got 4 kids. But she gotta get her hair done for the holidays. So she in here sleeping in the chair. I feel like nowadays stylists got all these rules and stuff, and people like stylists are losing their mind. But honestly, stylists be doing it because the customers be losing their mind. You feel me what I'm saying? Customers be tripping. The customers act like they don't have no sense. So why I'm gonna just let y'all ruin my business or my craft or my passion because y'all don't have no sense. Because this hella good. I need to ask Frank what she got this hair on. You know what? No, I don't, because I know it's expensive. And I don't even need hair. I need to to buy a bigger wig head. You know what? I'm gonna buy a whole thing. No, I'm not. Not no time soon. Not no time soon. But I want to. What was I gonna say? Get a bigger wig head so I can make like a, a big wig. Cause my head big now, but my hair not big. My locks make my head big. So that's what I want to do. Yeah, this ring light finna have to say bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm stepping on the flat iron cord like, girl, talk about going through it. I'm like, am I still stepping on it? Here we go. And then you're gonna flip that wrist. Since this hair is longer than the other hair, obviously, you're gonna do some more flips and some more pit paps. The pit paps is how you like feed the hair through the flat iron. And honestly, when you have the hair wrapped around the flat iron, the heat from the flat iron, even though it's not between the two plates, it still be helping the curl hold its form. I really might. I think it's. Let me see where my battery's at. Yeah, I'm at 6%. Yeah, we're gonna have to let go of this. Yeah, we have to let go of the ring light, friends. So sorry, hate that, because it looks so just gross now. But I'm gonna turn the ring light back on when I'm done. I'm putting the rollers in. And then you want to make sure that like you take a decent section so you're not like doing this all night, but don't do too big, because if it's too big, then the heat won't travel through the hair, the curl won't form right, it will look deformed, it will just look meh. You know what I mean? So patience is always key when doing hair, because hair takes time. It takes time to figure out how to do stuff. It takes time to do it. It takes time to get it how you want it to look. It's not always gonna look right the first, second, sometimes even the third try. I can't tell you how many times I did a whole sew-in, stood there in the mirror, and just got to cutting. I put a hat on and took it off the next day. Because if I don't like it, I ain't wearing it. And I don't care who got a problem about it. Mom used to hate getting my hair done. Because if I don't like it, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to comb it out. I'm going to do something. And if I like it the way it is fixed, girl, why do you have a problem with it? Girl, that's just so good. And I fix it to my liking. See, I'm not going to keep wasting my money, because you just going to go in there and mess in your head. Well, it's not really a waste of money. I'm just adding my own flair. You know, my own seasoning, my own sparkle. Now, I feel like this head wasn't falling every which way with that other wig like it is with this one. Look like a baby holding this little bitty hands. My hands are so tiny. See, now this little sweater's starting to get caught in this flat iron. done, y'all. We almost done. I enjoy doing hair. Like I said, it is time consuming. And I'm rushing right now. Well, not rushing, but like, I want to get this shipped out tonight. Or at least to the, the postage place. Because I want my girl to have her wig in time. That's good customer service when you really care about what your people going through. Yes, indeed. Feed the needy. And it ain't even like she going through nothing for real. You know, I just want her to have a wig. It's the holidays. Go that way. Pieces of my little tinsel that fell off was rolling around on the floor. Talk about a mess. And what's back there falling? See, stuff be falling, tripping, doing every which thing, every which way. Honestly, it's probably because of Pam. We was in the office yesterday, and I kept turning around. She was like, "Girl, you scaring me. What are you looking at?" My coworker. I said, "You don't hear that?" And she said, "And you finna leave me in here?" I said, "You better come on with me. Just come on. I'm finna go. I am finna go." Nobody got time for no haunting in Connecticut. We in Texas. Yeah, I'm a little slow. Touch financial. And you do them pat paps and you do that twist. Now that is something I hate about doing hair. Girl, your body start hurting. My wrist start hurting after the 17th curve. Girl, after the 17th pat pap and twist. I remember when I was younger, I used to do a mean quick weave. I didn't know how to braid yet, so I didn't do sewing and shit. Y'all, I taught myself how to braid on my Jade Rex doll braiding head. I had these cousins in St. Louis, and they all braided hair. I was like, "Girl, how y'all know how to braid hair?" She said, "Girl, I just did it. I just grabbed the hair and I just did it." And I'm like, "Well, that's my cousin, so if she could just grab the hair and do it, then I could do that too." In a century. I really just did it. Maybe this is a gift. Maybe this is a talent. I'm trying to just be like, "Girl, you just gotta look it up and do it." Maybe I'm talented. But yeah, that's how I started doing hair. My cousin in St. Louis was like, "Girl, I just know how to do it. I just picked it up. I don't know how to braid. You know how to braid too." Okay. Is that how she sounded? Girl, I don't remember. I was like 11. So it's hot. Yeah. So that's how I got into braiding. But I used to go, who loved an invisible part was me. Freshman year of high school, girl, I had me a good big bulky invisible part, and you couldn't tell me nothing about it. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing. I watched Thomas Andrea. She had the best invisible part method. It is still on YouTube to this day. She had the best invisible part method. See, everybody else would be like, curve the track, because you gotta cut the tracks real short so they can fit into the part. And then people be like, curve it so you can't see the track. So you curve it is giving like an invisible part type of vibe. Girl, she said just cut more hair and then keep it straight, place them straight, and place them right next to each other. When I say flawless, girl, I didn't care about that glue in my hair because I looked good. You know what I'm saying? Well, for the time being, girl. Because them invisible parts was definitely questionable. No matter how good they were. I still, they still a little, you know, and you know, they still a little iffy. They got me a little unsure. Because they just was ugly. And now people didn't went to, well, they did this back then, and they would call it the HD part. And people saying lace and all that been around. Ain't no way. Ain't no way it been around. So people used to cut the hair clean off the track and then just loose strands and use, well, dang, I guess that was, because it was that clear lace front glue that Candace, girl, Countess from the Caucus, she had used that, and girl, it ate up all her edges. But that's what people would use, and they would glue the loose hairs directly to your forehead, and that is your HD part. Talk about ugly. But like, people had it. The hair would be cute, like the hairstyle itself would be cute, but the edges just would be too much. Good and ugly. I couldn't understand the hype. I thought it was cool. But now, if you did just the part like that, the part would be fire. People who just did the part with the, like, cutting the hairs off the weft, that'd be fire. But people would be doing like the whole front of their head. And that's not fire. That's a fire hazard, because what is you doing? For real, what is you doing? Dang, I'm finna comb the dang tinsel out. Y'all seen that? I'm comb the tinsel out. Yeah, she told us no. What else? How else I learned how to do other stuff? I learned doing sewing. It's about, oh my gosh, my homegirl Megan. We're still friends to this day. She was a senior in high school. She's a year older than me. She let me do very first sewing ever. She let me do it on her head. Girl, it was so darn ugly, but friend know how to do hair too. So she's Professor Finesse, and she would finesse the mess out of that sewing, and she wore it for a smooth month. I couldn't believe it. I had did it was supposed to be a partial sew-in, but I did the whole beehive, like the circular beehive on top of her head, and it was supposed to be partial, so the front of it, like the grill right here, was left out, and I did the beehive. So I sewed the tracks in a circle, because I didn't know you could just sew any which way. I thought you had to sew the tracks with the braids. So, and then we had that's when that she hair came out. Girl, we all had that little she hair. I had made me some clip-ins with that she hair. I did everything. You think about it as it pertains to hair, I done did it. Now, what I don't mess with is color. I ain't no colorist. I ain't no mixologist. I ain't none of that. I'm not good with color. If I want a color, girl, I don't even be wanting a color, because I know I can't get it. Shoot, I just get as close as possible. And I'll be watching the videos, and then I'll be sitting there with the wig's supposed to be orange. The wig's sitting here looking like a fire truck. Now I'm just confused. Well, y'all said by the cayenne adore and mix it with and just be sick. I'm always trying to lift some hair that I have no business lifting, and then be looking crazy when the hair be crispy after I done burnt it. God, I done messed up so much hair and still put it on my head. Cause who not? I will never forget this. I was a freshman in high school. Matter of fact, I think it was that she hair. Go ahead, that she hair on my head, and I was sitting in I think that was chemistry class. I don't know, it was one of the math science classes. I was sitting there, and I tried to run my fingers through my hair, and it got stuck. Good, and I yanked it, and it made like noise. And they had this dude in the class who said like diagonal from me. Her name was Dee Dee talking about, damn. I got so mad. Because for one, I know. For two, shut up. It's not even that bad. Yes, it is. You need to do it. Shut up. We'll talk about embarrassment. I remember this one time in college, and in college, you know, my hair got way better. Now, did I do my hair all the time? It was done, but was it done? You know, did I comb it? Did I put some heat to it? Did I put a curl in it? Every now and then, not every now and then. After, girl, I did my hair when I wanted to. I'm not even finna make up any excuses. Sometimes I was fly to find this girl on the block, and sometimes I might have been homeless looking, but who doesn't? Just one of days. But yeah. So I had ordered some. I would order my hair for the semester before I would even get to school, and I had ordered these bundles, and I had slapped them in my head, and I had spent some money on them, but I had went my crazy tail self to the beauty supply store. I haven't been to the beauty supply store in years to buy weave. I'm sitting up there at the beauty supply store. Girl, them sat here and bought one of them pack hairs. It came in this white thing. It said like 7A. They talking about, yeah, this good. I sewed that in my head. I went to school. The second week, I kid you not, that thing was buckling up in the back of my neck like we had issues. Like I messed with their boyfriend. Like I did them something. Girl, I cannot believe that wig had did that to me like that. I robbed Peter to pay Paul to buy me some more weed. Girl, I got that on my head so quick. I think I'm traumatized. I cannot walk around with no crispy, nappy weave. I'd rather do something else. Another style, another look, another cut, another color. I'd rather do something else. Cause no, crispy ain't for me. Can y'all believe I managed to do these Bo D wig with this here stand just not cooperating. See, and I'm finna burn another time messing with that hot comb. And I was finna turn it off, but after I hit these little doop-doops, I'm finna bump it again with the hot comb, and then we out the door, baby. Okay, and then we are out the door. I don't know what time it is. Hopefully it ain't that late, so I can send these things off. Send them off, send them off. Send them off, send them off. I learned how to do like individual braids from one of my brothers. She's really like a sister. I'm gonna say my brother ex-girlfriend, but they're my sis. They're my sis right there, my good sis. She's such a patient, sweet person. She was doing some girl micro braids in my hair. Never had micro braids before because nobody was finna pay $200 for me to get micro braids, but she lived with us. She was doing my hair before. And I was just complaining about how long it's taking so long. I just don't know. And she was like, well, don't you know how to braid? I was like, I ain't never done these before. I ain't never. She was like, girl, it would go quicker if you would just help. Just start helping. So I started helping, girl. Then micro braids took forever. I was in high school. I was either a junior or senior because I went to 2 high schools. I was at the Black High School. That's how I can tell what grade I was in. I was at the Black High School or the PWI. Screaming. Okay. Now she giving what's up. Now I'm getting annoyed. I'm over this wig stand. And I do not be using it like that because I don't be wearing my wigs. Because they don't fit on my head no more. There we go. Let me see what my phone percentage is on. Yeah, 14, we can do this. I should have looked at what time it was. I'm gonna do that. I can't see what time it was, that's why I hadn't done it yet. I can't see what time it was, that's why I hadn't done it yet. All right. And this is what she's giving. curl. I haven't combed them out, so they still giving sister girl. But at this point, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna put them in a flexi rod. She just want attention, obviously. So yeah, these are flexi rods, just 6 in here too. And we finna do the same thing we did with that other thing with these. This is some longer hair. What if somebody was behind me? After doing all this, I'm looking at the hair and not really paying attention, and I look up at somebody in my house. Girl. Honestly, I would have a heart attack before anybody could do anything to me. So same thing. I'm gonna start higher up on here, and then just follow the way the curve going, and wrap that thing. Wrap it around now. And then if you ever do this to your wigs, and you know you want the curls to be looser, because you know rolling it all the way up like this is gonna make the curls tight. If you want them to be looser, you let them hang more. But if you roll your wig and like let's say you don't wear the wig for like 2-3 days or maybe 2 weeks, however long you leave the rollers in, if you getting dressed and getting ready to head out, like it's just like a throw and go wig or whatever, and the wig just sitting on the wig stand while you're doing your makeup, take the rollers off the wig like maybe 30 minutes before you gotta leave the house so them curls can start dropping. But if you're trying to make it last all day, don't take them rollers out until you're like walking out the door. If you want them tight, girl, by the end of the day, they'll be, you know, looser, but they still won't be like straight. You know, you still have some slump. Yeah, so I don't know why I like doing it like this. I like going from one side to the other. I feel like it gives me a better idea of how much hair I got, because you gotta section this out, baby. You got to section it out to get all these rollers, and this wig got a lot of hair in it. This is something somebody made for her. Something somebody made for her. Or she ordered it, or I don't know. Like I said, I'm just here to do my job. Oh, 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 oh. I want to do the stiff hips, but I don't know how. So, yeah. All right, bend that. And then twirl, twirl, twirl. And then it's good to go. With the flexi rods, as long as you like wrap it like that and then bend it, it kind of doesn't really matter which way you bend it after that. Now don't be too crazy and bending it counterclockwise and all that other, you know, don't be doing too much. Don't, if you feel like you're being too creative with it, you are, and just stop. So I'm gonna take these top curls and I'm going to get a little clip and we're gonna clip these curls. Good, that ain't gonna do nothing to them little curls. They all right, because we want to be able to get in the back so we can do these curls down here. So I'm doing these in a different type of layer because the hair is really thick. So instead of just like in the front where it's just all one and one, you need to separate it in the back because there's more hair back there. And when you start rolling the flexi rod, you do not have to start like at the base of the scalp. You can start pretty much in the middle of the hair shaft and then just twist it up to the root. I'm sorry. I remember in high school, y'all, I'm reminiscing about hair and just things I've heard and learned over the year. I remember one girl was talking about, oh, I need a perm, my Ritz is bad. I was like, yo, what? She was like, my Ritz. And I didn't, girl, she was saying roots. Her roots was bad. But she literally said Ritz, like Ritz crackers. And I'm like, roots? She's like, that's what I said. Girl, she said Ritz. Hey, let me mind my business. And then don't put curls on the same roller. I know you fucking lying. Maybe I should have got a bigger comb because I didn't broke my little comb. And that comb good. That was a good comb. That was one of them combs that got the carbon in them. Girl, just be buying stuff. I don't even know what that means. It said the carbon fibers be helping with frizz and all that, but how I'm gonna know? I got locks, so hopefully you do. Roll it, roll it. And then she roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, she roll it. See, it didn't came loose. But since I already folded it, never mind. I was gonna say, since I already folded it, all I gotta do is just roll it back up the same way I just rolled it down. So fold it. Just keep rolling, 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 rolling. I am just here to do my job. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. And like I said, putting it in that little clip. We on 10%, but that's alright because we basically done. Like I said, putting it in a little clip, it ain't do nothing to the little curls. I don't know why I got scared like this was a person and the whole head came off. Terrified me. Okay. And then Miss Mama's falling every which way, so maybe this wig heavier. I don't know, girl. My little wig stand neck broke. Wig broke. Fall that way. You fall this way. Yeah, do like that. That'll help everybody out. That'll help everybody out. Okay. You know, something in me just wants to make an Amazon wish list and just put it in my bio on all my social medias and see what happens. Excuse me. I'm hungry. I'm burping. I had bought this bag of chicken wings from Aldi's. Had about 14 wings in it. When I tell you them wings were so good, Wingstop will not be seeing me anytime soon. I'm just here to do my job. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, now Miss Mama's is done. Yeah. And we finna slip her in this little bonnet rag, cause it's still giving do-rag with this. Call it a day. Okay. Get in there. Okay. Ah. One of the curls trying to stay with me. they travel. If this don't work out, then I gotta try a new method. But yeah, 2 days. But is that a comb I've been looking for? Anyways, I appreciate y'all for watching this live. I'm gonna go ship my friend her wigs. And that's how I shake wigs back. That's how I revamp them. That's how I flat iron, curl, flexi rod, and preserve them when I'm sending a wig to someone that I've done their wig. Like I said, I'm tired. Anyways, Merry Christmas, Happy Vlogmas, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.